So the challenges to collecting private company information in the United States and really all over the world are, some of them are the challenges that have been there all along, that small companies that are not public don't have to report any information to anybody. There's no requirement. I should say, by the way, that these terms private and public have different meanings around the world. So if we just think about a company that's sort of small and it's not traded on a stock exchange and it's owned by one or a small group of people, that's kind of what we're talking about. In general, the first challenge is that they're only going to share information that they seem to think there's value in sharing. And the data that's collectible about them elsewhere is going to be limited if it's a small business, if it's operating in a small geography. So the footprint, the digital footprint that they have is limited. And then the persistence of that information. Small companies tend to operate in very small silos. They tend to operate with a very small group of counterparties. So the number of ways that you can discover information about them is relatively small. Now the good news about that is many of those challenges are being somewhat mitigated by big data. So since we have so many more signals, since we have so many more sources of data connected to other sources of data, even if we can't see the data about that business itself, we can see signals. We can see, in effect, the whole it makes through its digital environment as it moves through it. And we can infer a lot of things about businesses through signals and proxies that was never possible before. So very exciting time to be looking at smaller businesses.